Malik and Quan.
Quan and then both of you, just what did you guys do better down the stretch? I know they came back and tied it. It was a dip and tuck game pretty much the whole night. But what did you do better down the stretch to get the win?
I thought we communicated a lot better than we were early in the game. We stayed locked in, stayed together, and just kept playing as a team.
Pause 1 second here. Come on, Chris.
I'll ask Christian this.
Wait, hold 1 second. Let me just make sure we got this. You guys got this all right?
Yes.
All right. Make sure we get a good pitches.
What did you think that you guys did better down the stretch? It was a nip and tuck game all night long, and in the last 5 minutes, you were able to secure the win. Did you do anything better down the stretch that you hadn't done, or?
I thought we did a better job of protecting the paint. I mean, we kind of tried to squeeze it. They were driving. They had Dorn, who was really aggressive towards the rim, and I mean, McMahon had the play of the game by far, that charge, and then his 2 free throws were huge. But I think it was just making a commitment to the defensive end. We realized we had to get stops playing one-on-one. I mean, Quan forced them to just throw the ball into the scorer's table with the game on the line. So I think it was just locking down, locking in on defense.
Quan?
Yeah, I think it just went back to relying on our pack. We was in help for our guys, and we took a few charges that were big for us, and we just played together on the defensive end, and that's what won us the game.
Quan, how difficult is their system of all those picks and trying to defend the three and fighting through that kind of stuff? What was that like all night?
I mean, it's always tough, but we've seen that throughout the course of the year. So we just had to keep talking, and that made it easier on us.
Did any of you see vulnerability in the lane that helped get you those opportunities at the foul line where you could really push the ball in there and draw the foul?
Yeah, well, anytime a team's going to extend pressure 94 feet like that, we got to live in the paint. I mean, they denied me full court, and they picked up Quan as well, bringing it up. So we knew, if you're going to pressure us that tight, we're going to go around you and get in the lane. And obviously when you get that deep, it's hard not to foul. So that was kind of our game plan. We knew coming into the game we were going to have to play in the paint.
Malik, what was that atmosphere like in the arena tonight?
Just like every other night, it's crazy. Carnation really gets us going every time. They get us hyped, we get them hyped, and it's just always crazy.
Malik and the crowd, they got a special bond.
Trying to build it a little more.
You made and Coach had talked about you locked in defensively, but rebounding, they had you down by 10 at the half, and you rebounded much better. Talk about that, if you would, Malik, in the second half.
Coming into the game, we knew that they would be an aggressive team on the glass, and we just weren't really doing our job. They were missing shots, and they were getting offensive rebounds, and on the defensive end, we weren't really crashing the glass much, so that's what got them the lead up on the boards.
It seemed like they were giving you guys some trouble early on when you were hedging out. They were hitting that dive man to the basket. What did you all have to change? The coach kind of mentioned that to kind of stop that dive and make them go across the court. What was that about?
Yeah, that was kind of the first time we saw that all year. I mean, they were kind of using the naked ball screen, clearing out a whole side and hitting the road man. And while we were, scrambling to do our coverage, they were just diving a lot of different players. It was just a matter of just recognizing they were going to do it. It was kind of odd. That hadn't happened the whole years, but I think in the second half we didn't have any buckets off that, so it was just a minor adjustment. Just see the ball, see your man.
Communicate.
And Malik, for you personally, it seems like you're getting a lot more comfortable with that 18-foot pull-up. Hit a couple of those, and then, of course, you and Steven go a combined 4 for 6 from 3, and including that huge 3 by Steven to put you guys up 4 in the last 2 minutes. Just talk about your confidence personally, and then that last big shot from Steven.
I've always been a shooter, so I mean, when I get the shot, I just got to use my same stroke and just knock it down. That was a huge shot by Steve. We work on him all the time with the coaches, and he just knocked it down.
For Kristen and Quan, they had not made many turnovers in the last two games despite losing their point guard. What was the difference tonight? What were you able to exploit?
Again, just using pressuring up on them, making forced turnovers, and also talking. And that played a major part in that. And just always staying locked in and being with one another.
Yeah, anytime a team don't have their point guard, guys got to shift up and handle the ball more than regularly. So we just wanted to make them see a crowded floor, a tight floor. They do a lot of one-on-one stuff, so we just wanted to squeeze the lane and keep them out of there. And, you know, obviously that's the way they play is downhill, so they were going to force it in there.
Were there certain shots that went up where you guys would determine whether or not to offensive rebound and pursue an offensive rebound versus getting back in transition, or is that just random depending on the situation?
Well, I think we always want an offensive rebound. Kind of our philosophy is we're going to send three to the glass. But we didn't do such a great job with that early on. I thought we did a better job in the second half. It's tough with Dwayne. He got foul trouble. That's a catalyst on the offensive boards. But no, every game we play, we want to assault the offensive boards, but at the same time being aware of transition. They were really fast from defense to offense.
Quan, Ryan took that big charge at the end there, and Coach Mack said that you guys practice taking charges a lot in practice. Who is usually giving him those charges?
You mean Ryan? Who's Ryan stepping over to take him on?
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. He usually picks with a lot of us, and I would say, all the guards, and out of the forwards, probably VJ.
DJ gets a lot of charges.
Like to skip ahead to the next game in less than 48 hours. You got Pittsburgh coming in. Kind of for all of you, the problems you had with them last time, how can you correct that? And I guess are you eager to get another shot at them?
I think what's going to be key is coming out and doing us, playing tough together and unbreakable. Doing it on the defensive end because we let them score way too much points last time, let them get to the rim too easy. We just got to pick it up on the defensive end, play the pack the way we know when you handle business.
Yeah, same. Just coming out ready to play. We thought over at their place, they got ahead of us, brought a lot more energy, and that's not what we want. We always want to be the harder playing team, and yeah, we just got to make sure we come out and be locked in and be ready to be perfect on our assignments.
Christian, are you looking forward to getting another shot at them and so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a revenge game. That's our only loss in conference. We feel like we let it get away. Got down a ton in the beginning and battled back. And anytime you fight that hard to get back and you still lose, it's deflating. But no, I think that game helped us realize how we need to play. So, that's one we're looking forward to.
To follow up on that, for any of the three of you, 6 games into the conference, are you guys happy with where you are? You feel like you're on a good track to get through the rest of the conference season and achieve some goals?
I'm not happy.
No. I mean, we let one get away at Pittsburgh, and we know it. But, it's the ACC. I don't think we expected to run the table, so we'll take 5-1.
I know you guys are used to now filling in and scoring to help out with Jordan, but tonight, 3 of 12, he struggled from 3. What does it say about you guys that you were able to kind of pick him up with the scoring side of things and get your offense going elsewhere?
We're just together. We always got each other's back. He with him, as much as he scores, game in and game out, he's bound to have a game like this. We're always there to, pick him up with the amount of, scores that we have on this team.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys capable of scoring. Quan had some big buckets in the second half. Malik and Steve, obviously, but we always gonna keep him up because Jordan was really good defensively in the second half for us, and that shows growth on his behalf. So, You know, he's scored a lot for us this year, so you know he can have a bad game and we'll pick him up.
Anything else, anyone? Great, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.